Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new Manor Lords video. In this video we're going to be taking these 10 people, we're going to be rising up to the ultimate kingdom, and we're not going to be stopping until we've conquered all. If you guys are enjoying these Manor Lords videos, let's get this one to 500 likes to unlock the next one. And you guys, we are so close to 60,000 subscribers. Please subscribe. I definitely couldn't have done it without you. Without further ado, grab your popcorn, grab your snacks, and let's get right into the video. Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new Manor Lords video. Today we're in the beautiful Lake Lem. Let's take a look at what we have here today. Let's kind of look at our own region. We're starting in this one. It's actually very cool. You're kind of on this rock side. I think we could definitely make some cool, castles, maybe kind of take advantage of the land, do something cool here today. Let's kind of look. So we have rich stone, so that's actually going to be amazing for making our castle. But what's a little bit interesting is food might be kind of hard, especially early game. I mean, we have our fish over here, which is going to be great. Iron, clay, and rich stone. But our berries are way the heck down here. So that's definitely going to pose a little bit of a problem, especially early game. What we do have, though, is really good fertility. So that's actually going to be nice. We are going up against 2 AI opponents, as well as our off-map adversary. Right now here we have Team Green. They're kind of already starting up. It looks like they're taking all 10 guys just to get all that stuff built. So they are using their full forces. Let's take a look at Team Blue. They're also kind of on the water here. Very cool setup. And actually, this is kind of, I don't mind this. I'd definitely want to maybe take this region in the future. But we'll kind of take a look at this and keep an eye on that. And obviously our off-map adversary. We also have our bandit camps here, which are right for the taking. So let's kind of get started here with our first build. Like I said, we're kind of in the middle here. We got lots of trees to chop down. Obviously, I want to keep this looking as nice as I can. So I think I'm going to leave these trees here. Then I can kind of just chop all of these down. I don't really need those. So let's get started here with the logging camp. So we have our camp already right here. And like I said, we're right next to that fishing pond. So I think starting in this area makes the most amount of sense. Let's maybe have our logging camp kind of in this little opening. I think might be kind of nice. I could probably even have this maybe kind of over here. I'll leave this little space maybe for like a little woodcutter's lodge or something, but I'm gonna have this right here. I could probably build that right there for now. And then I'll also need a couple other things. So like I said, our food is way over there. We might as well get, I guess let's maybe get our fisherman's hut right now. This could probably go maybe like right here, kind of under that tree might be nice. Then I could maybe take a path, connect those two. For our berries, honestly, oh my gosh, it's freaking out. For our berries, I think I am going to leave that just for now. I want to wait until I get a couple more families available, and then I could maybe start taking advantage of that, because it's just so far away right now. Our iron, our clay, that will be a little bit later. Maybe about an hour into this video, I guess we'll have to see. Let's maybe get a granary and storehouse to start here. So let's maybe take our path. And if I'm going to take a path, I probably, I don't know if we want to go all the way around there. I'm maybe just going to take this and come maybe just through here. And then I could maybe even get a house, maybe something on that side. And then I could probably, I wouldn't mind having a path kind of coming in front of the water like this. I'm just going to leave it there for now. And then I can just take this, connect it up to there, and then maybe kind of have it come back to our town. Just kind of like that for now. That might be a good little start. So while they're building that stuff up, I'll also need to get a well, which we need to figure out where the heck that is. So let's get our well. This could probably go, honestly, kind of like right in here. Might be kind of cool. Kind of under that tree. And then I'll just take a little path, connect it to there. And then honestly, I could maybe have a path going through here as well. So long as I don't get rid of that tree. Okay, there we go. So we can kind of keep that. I think that looks nice. We have our logging camp coming up here, and we need to get some houses as well. Let's figure out a granary and a storehouse. So our granary could probably honestly go kind of in here, or maybe even into here. I think a storehouse might look pretty good, like right in here. So let's maybe tuck that right in like that. And I can kind of have everything on this road. We got our storehouse. I also need to get my granary, in which case we do not have any more timber left. We're just gonna have to wait till our logging camp is complete, and then we can get that going. As far as our hitching post, I think I'd like to maybe move this somewhere a little bit more central if possible. It might actually be kind of cool to have maybe our market kind of right in front of the water here. It looks like I can maybe do that. So I'm just going to take this up and kind of go up around maybe something like that. And then I'll just take it right back to there. And that can kind of just be my nice little market area. So I might as well get that set up. Let's put our market right in here. And that is absolutely perfect. So that'll give us quite a few market stalls, which will be nice. I can maybe even get a couple houses along the water here. Let's maybe take this a little bit further. And then I can have some houses kind of going, backing into the forest. I think that'll look very nice. And what I love about this region is we have like this entrance. So kind of picture a castle with like 2 checkpoints, like a big tower here, maybe one there, and then a big checkpoint coming back into our castle and our towns. I think that'd be kind of cool. So we'll kind of see that in the future, and obviously with our rich stone deposit, we will be able to make that happen. So that's exciting. Let's maybe move this. That will delete that. I think I'd like to maybe put that there. Little hitching post under the tree, never hurt anybody. And then I could maybe even get another one of these. So I could probably put this maybe kind of just right there next to our logging camp. That's usually a good idea. And then if I'm going to have a woodcutter's lodge, I think that'd be kind of cool to put in here. Maybe a house or something, but we will definitely have to see. Okay, so we have a couple of things that are already built. We got our logging camp ready to go. And like I said, I think I'm going to get 2 on here. We have this now. So stops family from working areas which are vulnerable to deforestation. That doesn't really apply to us because we don't really have, I mean, our berries are way down here. So if they want to chop those down, they can. No, not the berries, sorry, but the trees around them. They will not chop those down. That's very, very far away. So let's actually set this up. I think I'd like... Oh, honestly, I just love all this forest. I think I'm going to go... Maybe kind of... Where are we right here? So let's maybe go like that. We can kind of just start with that. I wouldn't mind freeing up a little bit of space here. I could probably get like a little bit of an open area. This is actually a very cool spot. Could probably put our church in there or something. That'd be kind of neat. So we can start working on getting some timber, and then we need to get some houses going here, if at all possible. So I might take our little road, come up through here, and then maybe just do something like, I don't know. I might even actually go through here and do something like that. Then I can maybe build them in here, maybe have a road come in here. I guess we'll have to see. That's a good little start. We got our marketplace set up. And we don't need to figure out where we're going to put our church yet. I guess we can maybe plan it, but I think kind of like right under the tree there would be kind of cool. We'll have to see. But we have our well coming up, our logging camp. Let's maybe speed this up just a tiny bit, just till we get some stuff built. We have our storage done, our storehouse. So we might as well get somebody on there to clean up all of that supplies, especially before it rains. And we actually, hopefully we're going to get a little bit of timber here.
Hey. Where are the pegs?
And then we could maybe get a couple of things going. And actually, we have our hitching post done, so I might order another ox to help us out. As right now we only have one. His name is Jorg, or Jorg, I don't know how you say that. His name is Jorg, let's go with that. So we have one of those, let's get another one coming in. And it looks like we have 4 timber now, so now might be a pretty good idea to figure out where we're going to put our granary. So honestly, like right here might be kind of perfect. Like right on the edge, maybe kind of like that, and then I could maybe put my church over here. I don't really know what else I would really put in here, so I think that should kind of work out nicely. And then I can have one just going right across like that. We can get our granary built up. Let's maybe set that to highest priority. And it looks like our fisherman's hut is also done. Our fish pond is growing right now, so that is lovely. Let's limit this. So the max is 154. I think if we limit it to maybe like 80 for now, just to make sure we get some food stockpiled for the winter, that might be a good idea. Set that to 80. And then we got that going. We have our well. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. The first tree they chopped down is this one. Wait, yeah, I made sure to Well, I don't know why they did that, but that kind of sucks. Definitely can't replant that. I guess I could replant it, but that is quite unfortunate. Who is in charge of chopping down wood? I might have to fire him. I'm not gonna lie, him or her. Something is very, very wrong with the instructions they received. We have no consumption of fuel yet, and I guess we do have a little bit of timber. So I wouldn't mind getting a woodcutter's lodge. They're just going to be another woodcutter, so hopefully the same guy isn't on there. Let's maybe put that there. And then I could take a little path and kind of just connect up to there. That might be a nice, like, look at this. This is actually looking quite nice so far. I love kind of building throughout with what the land gives you. I don't like chopping any trees down, especially of where they're going to be aesthetically pleasing. You know me. So it's kind of nice to build them throughout the trees, and I think it just looks so cool. What a gorgeous, gorgeous game. So let's continue on here. We have our fisherman hut going. That is growing. We're going to get some fish coming in. We definitely need to get our granary done, so let's maybe speed this up just a little bit. We got 2 workers on our logging camp, and our storehouse is in full force. We definitely need to collect that bread, otherwise bad things may start happening. But this is actually, honestly, what I might do. I like the idea of having kind of 3 houses maybe coming in through here. So I'm just going to take a path, maybe kind of just like this, and go out kind of just like that. And there might be a nice little junction, kind of just like that. Then I can maybe get some houses in here. I could get some houses in here. I still need to be able to put my church down, so I think that is a good little plot so far. That has grown quite a bit, which is nice. Okay, looks like our granary is complete. Let's get somebody on there as well. And we actually have 0 unassigned families right now, so I'm going to free up a family just from our logging camp. And it actually looks like we have 10 timber available. So now might be a pretty good time to maybe get some houses. Let's figure out where I want to get my church, because that actually matters right now. Like, honestly, I could put it right there. So right next to the middle of our town. That would be actually kind of perfect. Or, honestly, right there. I absolutely love that. Now, I also want to get my tavern. And I think that might be kind of perfect right here. So I might wait. I could also put that there. Let's maybe get some houses in here. That is a good little start. I think. Oh, how do we want to do this? Be nice to me. Okay, I can do that. I can maybe get 1, maybe 2 plots. Let's maybe go with that. Just 2 plots. That'd actually give us 3, but 1 is sort of wasted. I usually like to get as many backyard extensions as I can. And we also have this little road that we can take through here. I might kind of just go up and back through the trees and have a nice little walking path. And I might actually continue this on a little bit further. Kind of just like that. And then I can just come right through here. Connect back up. And then I could get some houses in here. I might even keep this open for a nice little walking trail. And I could get some houses in here. Let's do that for now. How can I make this look as good as possible? We've got 4 timber. So we could get 2 houses there. And actually that would at least help defeat homelessness. We only have 5 houses that we need, but I'd love to maybe get another one in there. I could also flip this and have them kind of like that. I like that, honestly. I might do that. That's probably the best bang for our buck. We don't need huge plots, at least early game. Let's wait till we get a little bit more timber here. We could start chopping wood, but we are in April, so honestly I'd like to use our resources and our people a little bit more efficiently if we can. We have that going. We got our granary. They are collecting that bread. And we also got to keep that empty if we can. So let's maybe free up our storehouse worker, and then I could get them maybe helping with building houses. Or I could get as much fish as possible. Let's maybe do that for now. Let's get some fish going. Really, really sucks that I could have done that, but honestly, might have worked out for the best because I could probably get a couple more hitching posts in here. So that might not be so bad. Instead of these trees just being permanently chopped down, I think what I might do is just harvest those really quick. So if I just select these, I think I should be able to just harvest those really fast. And I think that'll be good. We got our woodcutter's lodge up and running. I think we might even have enough timber to build some houses here now. So let's maybe get some houses in here. I could probably just do something like this. Let's maybe just do that. I think that's perfect. And then we even have our clay back there. So we have another ruler army sighted. So that is quite interesting. They are going to be going for our bandit camps, I would assume. So if we can build up a few houses, we need to build 5 houses to get our armament delivery, our spears and shields. So let's do that as quickly as we can. We have 2 timber. Okay, only have 1 house or 1 family member building houses. They've already kind of started on these. So honestly, I might kind of set that to highest priority. Actually, I don't really need to. But what I'd like to do is maybe free up 1 extra family member to build those a little bit quicker, and then I could get some people available and then form a little bit of an army of my own, and then hopefully go and try and take some of these before they do. That might be a pretty good idea. And what's interesting is we have a giant lake in the middle. So obviously with Lake Lim, it makes it a little bit harder to traverse the map. I'm not going to lie. Like if I want to get to this region, I have to go all the way over here and all the way around. So that's a little bit interesting. I don't know if I can build a... No, I don't think I can. But what I think I can do though, is if I built here, I think I can go all the way across the entire map basically. So that might actually be worthwhile for us in the future, just to have another route. Yeah, they got lots of guys coming out. We need to get rid of our homeless people's tents here. We are definitely working on that, and there we have it. We have our armament delivery. Let's form our militia. Our tents are now gone, and we even have an upgrade that we can get. Now let's maybe take a look at that. So we have a fishing pond. I think something to do with farming might be kind of nice. So we have farming at elevation here. Efficient farming at elevation, that'll definitely be nice. Cheaper animal imports, increased mining labor speed, so that'll be great. Honestly, that's kind of the perfect upgrade for us. It can help us out with our farms in our future. I think that would definitely be nice. Having our farms kind of over here is probably our best bet. What about our barley fertility? So we got lots here. So yeah, kind of just over here might be kind of nice. And then if I can build my castle kind of around this, I might even have just like an outpost here. But we shall see. Let's kind of take this up through here. And I guess I could maybe just kind of continue this on. Maybe kind of route it back to there. And then I might even... We'll kind of see. I guess I can maybe put a little path kind of going up through here. Maybe something like that. Just to get some more houses. And actually we have a little bit more timber, so we could get some more if we want. I am going to start saving up for our church, obviously. But right now, actually, what might be a good idea is to get a saw pit going. Because the earlier we can get this, the better, I think. So let's maybe put our saw pit, maybe kind of just right here. I feel like that would be a nice spot, kind of just behind our granary, next to our storehouse. And then we can get doing that. And then I'd also really like to get our stone going here. That might be a pretty good idea. And this is kind of a missed opportunity, I'm not going to lie. Let's take this. Missed opportunity. I'm going to go up and just connect it to there instead. That's definitely a better idea. And then I'll kind of do the same thing. Just like that. Okay, there we go. A little bit cleaner, a little bit more efficient. And then I could get some houses over here as well. I think I am going to put our church over here. But we need some more things first. So we have our guys here. And honestly, getting that early payment... Oh, these guys are already fighting. So I don't think I'm going to make it there in time. But what I could do... So all the rest of them are over here. I think by the time I get over here, I might be able to kind of... Yeah, I guess we'll have to see. I'll just speed this up a little bit, see where they end up going, and they are kind of just fighting in this region over here. They're going to end up winning this probably. So I'm going to take these two. I don't think they'll actually have enough to take all of these. They are pretty healthy still, actually. And it actually looks like they... Oh no, they are going for those. So that's unfortunate. They're going to get some money right off the bat and some influence, so they might even end up going for a region. And they're going to end up taking that one as well. I guess... Oh, I just don't want to be caught with these guys. Okay, let's actually get our guys out here. Let's get them down here. Let's just get them walking. And then I can kind of start... I don't really want to trespass through here and make these guys mad. Yeah, these guys are coming out. Actually, they are... Oh my gosh. Okay, they're just disbanding, and then they're going to take this region. So that is less than ideal. That is actually not good at all. Oh man, what do I want to do? So they're taking... Let's see here really quick. So they're taking this region. I may have to just let them take it, to be honest. They have these guys coming in. Or just kind of standing there. I don't think I'll be able to fight them for that. But if I could do some tomfoolery, I think that would be actually pretty nice. Let's see if we can lure these guys to attack these guys, and then they might actually think that we're them. We'll have to kind of see if we can make that work. And they're just gonna torch this entire town. Oh, that would not be good. So let's get these guys over here. Let's maybe see if we can do that, unless they're just gonna end up fighting us. Okay, let's just run away now. Doesn't look like they're taking the bait. This is not good. This is absolutely not good. So let's actually do this instead. I'm gonna run this way, because if we... I'm just gonna pause this for a second. If we don't take that right now and get a little bit of money in our treasury, I'm gonna lead them there. They're gonna kill our guys and torch our entire town. So we cannot let that happen. I think they're... Yeah, they're actually just walking. So let's just stay walking. And let's go take that. Actually, they're catching up to our guys there. Let's run away. Oh, this is definitely interesting. So let's go take this. And we can send that to our treasury. So now we at least have some money if we need to kind of defend ourselves. And I might be able to kind of do that with these guys. But before we do that, let's take a look at the mercenaries we can hire. So we can get these guys. Oh, man. And that's just so expensive to get them to... Is it worth it? Let's see. There's 2 bandit camps left. If I bought them for 90, I would get that, maybe another 90 backstab, pay for them, and then only get about 90. Oh man. Unless we did something crazy. Let's make a move here. I'm gonna wrangle up these guys. And this could definitely bite me in the butt, especially because our guys can't run anymore. But let's go across here, see if we can collect these guys, and I'm going to try and lure them to them. That's kind of what my plan is here. So let's keep running. This is an absolutely insane move, but right now I am just in this too deep, so I gotta do what I can. Oh, that's funny. Run away. Oh my gosh, they might catch us. Is it possible these guys would fight each other? So let's just dive right past here. I might as well take this. Oh shoot, I missed that one actually. Maybe I'll double back and see if I can take that. Yeah, our guys are very, very tired. Run away. Oh, there's no way. Okay, I took that. Treasury. I at least have enough to defend ourselves now. Run away. Oh, I lost a man. 2 guys. I have to lure these guys here. Oh, this is just too tense. This is too tense for my blood. This is supposed to be relaxing. I'm not relaxed. I wonder if these guys will come out and help us. Yeah, these guys are still hot on our tail. Let's see if we can lure them to go fight the Battle Brothers. Oh, this is an insane move. So if I can at least lure them to fight them, and then I can kind of double back and take that other bandit camp. This is probably the best idea I could come up with rather than just buying my own guys. Oh man, this is crazy. So if see if these guys actually end up fighting them. They should, and there's actually 2 units there, so they should be able to beat them for sure. And I'll see if they end up fighting them, maybe. Oh my gosh, we are losing too many guys. I may have to just go right for these guys. Oh, they're not. This isn't working. No. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Are these guys glitched? Yeah, I might end up losing all of our... Okay, help, help, help. We got 5 guys left to run. Okay, all of our guys are gonna die. We got 1 guy left. Can we go take... With this 1 guy, let's see if we can go take this. Oh, this is awful. I'm sorry. Go take that bandit camp. Let's see if we can survive this. Oh man, I can't believe we lost that many guys. So that's the only bandit camp left. That is the best that we can do. And we are being... What's happening here? So they actually beat them. Honestly, let's just see if we can take that, and then I might let them die before they get a little bit too close to our town. Okay, we actually lost our man, so that definitely sucks. But we got some money anyway, so yeah, these guys are coming in and they might end up torching us, so we gotta be careful. I can't imagine they're too happy with us, but they are pretty close to us, so that is gonna be interesting. If we ever get some more guys, and we still have 10 spears and 10 shields, we could hire more guys if we want. We have lots of extra families, so that's really all we need to do, but we just lost a lot of people. So that is not great. Let's get somebody on our saw pit for now. Actually, we don't have any timber. So let's just get some firewood maybe. And then I can maybe chop down all of these. Kind of the same thing. I'm going to keep them on there. In fact, I might as well get another worker on there. And then I could get one more permanently assigned to our storehouse, and I think that should work out for us. I'd love to get a couple more houses though, so let's get some more timber coming in. Kind of prepare for that. Let's take a look and see if we can... Yeah, these guys are kind of running. What are they doing? Where are they going? They're kind of trying to look for us maybe. I don't really know what they're doing. Very, very interesting. So let's keep on keeping on. We got somebody on our granary. They're keeping this nice and empty, hopefully. We at least have lots of fish kind of saved up, but we need to start getting some fuel if possible. So the more timber we can kind of get... Oh man, we just have no people available. We only have 7 people now. Okay, looks like these guys ended up finding a target. They're going for Team Green over here, and they'll probably end up torching their entire towns. So that honestly isn't great for us, because I would have loved to take this town. Let's see what ends up happening here. Oh, we got a little bit of a fight on our hands. So we got 20. They should be able to beat this unit, but they got another couple of units coming in from way back there. So I think they will be able to win the short game, but the long game they definitely will not be winning, I don't think. So that is probably a good and a bad thing. So let's kind of see what else we got going on. They're probably going to end up torching that town, which sucks for them for sure. There is tons going on here. Do we have enough timber? We're still waiting on some people to move in. Oh man, we need a church. We need a few things here. And we do actually have 10 soldiers back here, so I think some people did come back. We got about 11 total population. So that is not bad at all, so we could still hire our guys. Oh, that might be a winter thing. Actually, I think I am going to do that. Let's take our guys out really quick. And, oh, you know what? We need some firewood, though. We have them getting some firewood. There's only one person doing that right now, though. As far as these guys, they're kind of... Yeah, they're going to be torching this. Working on some of that. So, honestly, it might be a good idea for us to run and take this. I think I am going to do that really quick. Before we get ourselves into too much trouble, let's run and take that. Let's actually just get them walking in case they get stuck or trapped. So they can at least run away. So this is probably one of the more interesting starts I have had. We are Ulrich, we got Christina, Herman. Yeah, they're all kind of going home. Yeah, half of these guys are sick, so that's definitely not good. But we're not really building anything right now, so honestly, it might be a good idea. Let's get another worker. Getting some timber. Okay, that's awesome. We're going to end up taking this. I think, yes, I think I do want to send it to our treasury. That's probably the best course of action. So let's get these guys back. They ended up torching this entire ground, or town. So, sucks to be them. And I wish I could have shown you guys that, but they did not. Yeah, that's probably my bad, honestly. But that's just how the cookie crumbles. They got about 5 guys left there, so I think they even did a little bit of damage. So let's get our guys back to our town, and let's continue rebuilding here. We got our well ready to go. And actually, that's probably why they're doing that, because I kind of set them to only get a certain amount of trees. So I think this should help now. They're going to go chop down trees. Yeah, here they come. That is definitely why that wasn't working. Because I think I wanted to clean up these trees and I still had it set to do that. So that was a problem. We are starting to get some firewood now. So that's going to be nice. Yeah, there we go. We're starting to get some timber again. And here comes these guys. Looks like they are back from their long journey. Let's disband them and get them back to work. That'll probably help out quite a bit. Looks like we have 21 total population now, so that is lovely. Another bandit camp sighted. Oh, you stopped tempting me, you sir. How did you... pop up in this region. I'm a little bit curious because that belongs to Team Green, unless they just made a new camp here. That's actually interesting. And we have another one over here as well. So yeah, we got those guys. Wait, did that actually happen?
Here we go, boys.
Did they literally not have enough money to... Oh no, this was the 5 guys that were left over. Okay, that makes sense actually. So I thought these guys moved into their new tents. That's what I thought. I'm like, why would you just abandon that? And then we also have this bandit camp. I think it is... Okay, they got 18 guys there, so a little bit different. Okay, winter is showing up here, whether we like it or not. We have enough money to at least defend ourselves, so I feel comforted knowing that, at least. And we finally have some timber coming in. I think I'm going to start saving up for my church. So what do we need for that? We need 20 planks. So I guess in the meantime, let's get some money on there. Who can we free up? Probably that one. And we got some rulers' armies coming in. So what are they doing? They're going to take out these. It looks like they already did. So they may end up going for that. We'll have to see here. What are they going to end up doing? So we got that bandit camp. We got this bandit camp, which is untouched. So I am not exactly sure what they're going to end up doing here. It looks like they're actually moving on to that one. So honestly, winter's coming up. I probably have... We're pretty close to this. How are we doing for firewood? We definitely need some more of that, but we do have quite a bit of people. Oh, is now a good time? It'll probably be there no matter what, so I'm going to wait. I'd still love to take that bandit camp. It looks like they didn't end up taking it. So I think let's just get as much fishing done as we can. That's actually already at 80, so let's take a family back. That'd be a good one to take back, and then we can get... Oh my gosh, they're taking another one here. So now we need to decide if we want to fight them for that. So they're trying to take Froscheck. So that one is this region. So I could definitely fight them for that. What do we have for some mercenaries here? Pretty good one. So I'm going to hire these guys. And if I happen to be able to take out one of these bandit camps on the way, that'd be nice. Yeah, like we have somebody that can go and take that right away. I think that's a good idea. I think I will fight them for this, and then we can have a nice battle for you guys right off the hop. The only interesting thing is I don't know exactly where the battlefield's going to be fought. So I might actually click resolve on the battlefield and just see where it's going to be fought. So it's actually in this region. A lot of the times it's like way the heck over here. So that's at least good to know. We are going to be just fine. So let's get these guys up here. Let's kind of just line up in the trees here. And then I might even take somebody over here and take that. Would probably be a pretty good idea. And then I got these guys coming in, and they actually have some archers right there as well. But I think we are going to be pretty strong. Let's just take these guys. Let's maybe form up there. And I'd love to take that. That'll basically pay for most of our army, in fact. So that's going to be quite nice for us. So this actually worked out kind of for the better. I might get a region out of the deal and a couple of bandit camps here. So that might be kind of nice. But they are in the battlefield, and they're probably going to stop right there, I would imagine. So that's actually not too bad. Let's maybe run and grab that. Let's make sure we take that. I'm going to send that to our treasury. And then I'm just going to walk them over here and form up right there. They'll be just a little bit behind these guys, which might cause a problem. We will have to kind of see. I don't want to get too close either. Like, these guys are a lot closer than these guys are, so I might even just wait for that other... That'll probably solve that issue. So let's just wait for these guys to get a little bit closer. They are forming these guys up, which is not great, but shouldn't be too bad. We have a little bit of archers as well, so that might help. Let's maybe come this way, and I'll form up next to this bandit camp. They have a pretty healthy army here, I'm not gonna lie, but most of them are archers, so I think we should be able to be just fine. Let's take our archers and go take that. And I'm just gonna quickly check my town here again. Do we need anybody other? We got one on firewood. That should be enough. Yeah, we got about 3 months of food, so that should kind of get us by. Let's just focus on this battle for now. We should definitely be just fine. Let's progress forward. And let's move into position here for the fight. But let's get our archers running over there to take that. There we go. So that should pay for all of our mercenaries, which is absolutely perfect. Let's press forward and get this battle underway. We definitely don't want our archers running. Might as well get some shots in early. So let's maybe shoot their bandits, maybe keep them a little bit busy, or their archers maybe. And they're kind of in the trees, which is nice. So let's form up right there. Let's get these guys off to the side, and where we have the advantage is we are attacking from 2 fronts. So that should actually be nice. Where the heck are these archers coming from? That's interesting. So we're going to get some nice shots early, do a little bit of, what do you call that? Just a little bit of arrow firing. So that's going to be good. Scrimmaging, I guess I should call that. Let's push these guys up. Let's speed it up just a tiny bit. And I will imagine that they are going to attack us any second here. Let's maybe sandwich them a little bit if we can. I think we could probably get away with attacking some of them at different times, but they are shredding our archers apart, so we might be smart to make a move here. And I'm actually going to take these guys and come around this way so we can use our archers to fire in from the sides. Let's take these guys and let's start attacking here. So let's go 1 there. These guys will probably get off to the sides. But yeah, let's commit 2 units over here. Let's look at the charge here. So they're going to get some nice point blank firing in here, which is just fine. We can use our other unit here to attack their archers. So that will be good. I think these guys are probably fine. I want to commit those guys into this fight. There we go. We at least have their archers kind of locked down here, but they are still firing. I think we should be able to do a little bit of damage. And I am still feeling confident in my ability to win this battle. Let's kind of see. So we got our spearmen charging the backs of them. These guys are still nice and healthy. They are absolutely getting slaughtered. What the heck? Oh my gosh, they're archers. Wow, okay, so that makes it a little bit more interesting. Those guys got absolutely destroyed. So they're trying to pay us off, which is interesting. I'm thinking about it. Okay, we need to make sure we win this. So we definitely outnumber them here, but they're going to have their archers and they're going to be firing on us right away here. So that could be not great. Let's see if we can take these guys out as fast as possible. Yeah, look how fast they're already taking out our archers. I might even commit this unit just to kind of stop them. I don't know. Let's maybe just zoom in, enjoy the fight while we can. I think we should be fine, but our spearmen are definitely taking some damage from the back. Not ideal, but it might just have to... and actually what it's doing is drawing their fire into their own men. So that's not bad either. So we had a mass rout there, which is very good. We definitely needed that. Let's maybe attack them. And now we should be able to kind of divide and conquer these guys. So that's at least good. We can take them out now. And then we can get these guys, fight them. And that should be a victory, potentially, if we can end up winning here. We should have the soldiers. And we broke them, so that's absolutely perfect. Let's zoom in and see the rest of the fight. And actually, we have 1 day left with these guys, so if I can disband them, that would be nice. I think I could probably disband just this unit. But I think I should be able to defeat them, so I might be able to just use them until we win here. But there you have it. That's a very close battle. A little bit closer than I would have liked. Let's disband those guys before we pay for them again. That could not have worked out any better. We even got a couple of bandit camp gatherings out of the deal, so now we have 2 regions. Look at that, and we're actually pretty close to being able to build a bridge right across here. It's probably going to need 1,000 planks to do it, but there we have it. That is an ultimate victory, and we didn't even use any of our own guys, so that's absolutely perfect. So as far as getting other food, now might be a pretty good time to maybe plan out. Yeah, we got 14 timber, 70 planks. Let's stop getting planks. Now might be a pretty good time to plan out our farming, and we also need to maybe get our berries going here. So let's get that built so that's ready to be harvested. I could maybe... yeah, I can't really build a path going that way. That's pretty steep as well. Let's just have our berry hut kind of deep into the trees here, which is just fine. And then I could maybe just take it up this way. They can come on the King's Road. That's probably the safest way back. And then if I could maybe have a path coming back into our town through the trees, that would be nice. So probably just right off of here. I could maybe kind of come through here. And sorry, it's a little bit tough to see with all the snow. We got a white path coming in through here. I could probably kind of just go up through here and then maybe kind of just connect right through there. That's kind of perfect. So that should be good for us. That at least gives a little bit of a shortcut. And then we can get those berries going. And I might even put that to higher priority just so we can make sure it's done. And I guess we will want to get our church going, won't we? So we can actually build that right now. I think let's put our church like literally right there. Might be kind of perfect. Or if I could put it even further into the trees. Like that would be so cool. Let's put it right in there. That's actually really neat. I like that. So let's take this. We can go up through here. And then we can kind of just connect like that. And we could even expand this a little bit if we wanted. I feel like that'd be kind of cool right in front of a church, but that's at least good. We have our church coming in. And then I need to build our farming and our farmhouse and stuff like that. So let's figure this out. So we have all of our barley. It's probably more ideal to have our farmhouse where we don't have good fertility. And I think now I think I've actually built this region before. I'm kind of remembering now. I totally have. This is so funny. How did I not even notice? I had like a huge castle wall coming across here, but I have this, so I definitely want to do that a little bit differently this time around. I have this. That's great. I think it might be kind of nice to just build this kind of just there. And then I could take this path, kind of come this way, and just connect it to there, and then I can kind of just go like that, and then I can figure out some of our fields. It might actually be a good idea to maybe have kind of something like that right in front of our farmhouse. Then I can maybe even get another one, but I think that should be kind of nice. We built that in a good spot, and then we can have some barley on either side, some rye or emmer anywhere. And flax is actually a little bit less here, so this is most of our flax fertility. Let's maybe figure this out. Let's have a field, maybe kind of just like this, and I wouldn't mind it kind of going all the way through here. I'll probably keep that tree if I can, and then I could probably just, yeah, let's maybe just leave that. I can have one field there, and then I could maybe have another through here. And maybe kind of just wrap all the way around to there. I think that might be good. And honestly, I might even just split that into half. And then maybe do something with this as well. So there we go. We have 4 fields ready to go. Let's get them plotted and ready. And that should be kind of nice. Right now we have a really good emmer over here. A little bit less over here, but this is most of our barley fertility. So that's going to be kind of nice. Not the best for this little spot, but I think it should be just fine. Let's kind of just turn that into a field, and then this will be kind of a farming region. I can imagine I'll probably end up putting quite a bit of people on our farms. So that might be good. Let's take this a little bit further. Kind of just this way. And I guess I'll kind of need this path to go all the way there eventually, and I might as well just take that all the way to our King's Road, and then I can just connect this right to there and kind of just do this, connect to there, and then I'll kind of just come back around and actually do something cool. I feel like this would be kind of neat, and then I can have a big field like that. So let's do that. Let's lock these in, and this will be a nice little farming community. I'm excited for that. A farming community with a castle, maybe. I think that'll be absolutely perfect. So there you have it. We got some fields set up. So let's get these kind of set up. So most of our, I mean, this is probably good. Oh, that's actually not great. That's the best we can do for barley. I guess we might as well get it where we can. 68%. Let's do rye first. And actually, let's do a crop rotation. Let's maybe do wheat and then rye. Let's set this up. And then we can do kind of just like that as well. Okay, that should be good. Maybe rye and then wheat at the end. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. And then the last field, honestly, I don't really want to do a whole lot more than this. Because I probably end up just overworking our guys. So we have 2 families not building. We still have lots of timber. I'd love to get a few more houses if I can. Like I could probably get some houses in here. And actually that's kind of nice. Let's maybe build 2 facing like that. And then these can kind of face the other way as well. I think I like that. And then if I'm going to have a tavern, I'd really like to get this maybe kind of right on either side here. What do I really want to do with that? I don't know. I guess I can maybe just have it right next to here. That's probably our best bet. And then that leaves lots of space in here for really whatever I would like to put in there. And then I could probably just do something like that as well. So that's good. Let's get a couple houses in here. Actually, we only have 1 timber, so that is gonna be plenty. I'm happy with that. Okay, once we build up this church, that'll actually increase our happiness by quite a bit. I'd love to maybe upgrade these. I guess we maybe don't really need to yet. Our granary is doing just fine. We definitely need to get more people or more berries. And the faster we can get this going, the better, I think. Like, this is definitely priority. We're running out of food, so... and these berries are not very feasible, so we at least have that going. Those should be growing for us eventually. Especially once we get into spring. And we also have a couple more spots. We got 7 timber now. Let's get a couple more houses. So we kind of have these spots. We can kind of just do that. Okay, there we go. We can do that. And I think that's actually probably pretty good. Let's do that. Let's lock that in, and then we can get a couple more houses in here. 2 kind of facing that way is perfect. A nice big path coming in. It's exactly what we want. And then, like I said, I could get a couple more. Oh, wait, I can't do that. Shoot. Okay, well, that's not very ideal. I might demolish our well and then put our hitching post somewhere else. Like, I could probably have our hitching post there and then just get rid of this little path. It's kind of unnecessary, honestly. And let's figure out a new spot for our well. So we could probably even put that, like, anywhere else. Maybe kind of next to our... Maybe kind of next to our church, actually. That'd be a nice little spot. I don't mind that at all. So hopefully we're going to get more people coming in. We are building lots of houses at least. But we have this set to highest priority, so our church should come in first place there. As far as our planks, we have 46 of those, so I don't really need to focus on that yet. Let's maybe get some more firewood, honestly. Well, we have 8 months of fuel. And I'll also need to get a trading post. So let's maybe figure out where we want to put that first. That could probably go kind of right next to our church, maybe. Or, yeah, we kind of have this. Actually, that'd be kind of a nice little spot, wouldn't it? We got our tavern going there. I mean, let's figure out where the trade points are. So we got one up there and one over there. That's not super ideal. So the best that we can really do is maybe just like this exit path coming back through here. So that's probably where we want to put that. And I could probably build it right there. Actually, I kind of like that. I feel like most trade points need to be tucked into trees like that. I don't know. Just kind of seems like where they need to be. I'm thinking of like Red Dead Redemption or something. Like a cool little trade point, but we're getting some houses built. Our church is done, so people should be moving in pretty soon here. Yeah, people are pretty cold right now, actually. And we are out of food. So let's get somebody on our fisherman's hut. And that's actually a decent time for this to happen because, yeah, we can kind of do that. So we got our storehouse. I wouldn't mind upgrading that.
Don't be shy.
And we could also upgrade that, but we will need some stone. So actually now might be a pretty good time to get our quarry. If we have enough planks. Wouldn't mind getting a quarry. So let's maybe put the first one right. Looks like we can get it like right tight to there. And then maybe a second one way over here. Because if you put them too close, they will cave in on each other. That's probably a good spot. Let's get our quarry set up. And then we can have endless underground deposits, so that's kind of nice. We even had a family move in, so that's perfect. And while this is growing, I think I'd like to get somebody on there. It's probably a pretty good idea. But we don't really have anything we can really sell right now, so let's get a charcoal kiln. That would probably fit in kind of back here, maybe. Maybe be able to get a couple of these. Let's just put one there. And I could take a path, kind of come up through here. Do something like that, and then might be able to get another one over here, but that looks pretty good for now. But what's nice is we are in March, but you know, I'd love to get this farming. I don't know. We need to make some money so I can order some more oxes. So we have that hitching post, which I'd love to build. Otherwise, we're going to have an ox run away. So that would not be good. We also need to get our well going because that could hurt our happiness. Definitely don't want to mess with that. And then if we can get some more people moving in, that would be kind of nice. It looks like they are kind of slowly starting to roll back in. So we have our quarry. We might as well, oh, I don't know. Should I prioritize our fields first or getting stone? Probably our fields because this is kind of early spring. So let's maybe get that built up. And then all the people that we can free up might be nice. These guys are going to have the work cut out for them because they gotta go collect all those berries, which is kind of crazy. So it could be a little bit interesting if we're going to free up another family. So we got one on there and we're building our charcoal kiln, which is great. Let's maybe free up a family there. I feel like we're getting a decent amount of timber and they're freeing up quite the space here. So honestly, I might even just get a forester's hut in here. Let's build that up and then I can start replanting some trees. And it looks like we have some guys coming in here to collect this bandit camp over here. So that is interesting. I'd like to get that if I can. I'm always tempted by a bandit camp. Now, this would probably be a little bit overkill. So I might wait. We're in April, almost at the... I think by the time they get there, we should be able to have another month of mercenaries. So I might be able to get something a little bit cheaper than these guys. I don't want to pay too much just to take one bandit camp. That's not super ideal. Let's build this up, but I think in the meantime, let's get 2 families on there. And they can begin to do these fields. That might be kind of nice. And then we can get a ox kind of helping the cause. That might be nice as well. Okay, we are getting some fish. That's perfect. That is growing. That is absolutely perfect for us. So what else do we want to do? We also have these hitching posts that we could upgrade. And in fact, I might do that just to kind of prepare for the future. And then once we get more and more people move in, I think it would be nice to, yeah, we got a couple more stables we can throw in there. It'll be nice to get more people on like our quarry and stuff like that. So this is almost done, it looks like. So now I can permanently assign 1 ox just for the meantime, just so I can kind of get all of this done. It would be kind of amazing if I was able to get all that done. So let's get a head start on that. And then I also need to get a stonemason station. Now I need to decide if I want to have this out here or a little bit closer to town. I imagine most of our stuff is going to be delivered here. So having it right next to here might be kind of nice. And I could probably even have it... Oh man, what do I do? I'm curious, can I get a path through here? I sure can, so honestly that might be a good spot. Let's kind of put our stonemason station tucked in back here. I think that would actually be kind of cool. And wouldn't you know it, they're trying to take that now. So I'm just going to take a path, go straight to there. And then we got that, so they're trying to take another region. They still haven't made it here unless they, okay, they killed the guys and then just pieced out, it looks like. So let's maybe hire some guys and take another region. Why not? Let's get it while it's hot. Let's go in and take that. These guys are a little bit closer. These guys will take absolutely forever to get here. Yeah, they're coming in from there, so I guess let's take all the time that we need with that. And then we can kind of plan our course of action. I'm a little bit curious, did these guys do any rebuilding yet? Nope. Looks like there is still a bug on the game. I thought they fixed it, where they would just rebuild stuff, but honestly they might just be out of resources, because sometimes you can get on a stalemate where you got no timber left and you can't even build a logging camp. So obviously that is a problem. So they are pretty much wiped out, unfortunately. So that is quite interesting. They are quite vulnerable. Might be nice for the taking. And look at this, we're already working on these fields. So that's perfect. I wouldn't mind getting a couple more oxen. So we have our trading post here. I can't imagine there's a whole lot that we could trade. I'm also building that. Yeah, let's kind of just wait for our guys to get into place here. You know, it might actually be a good idea to send some money to a regional. Well, I don't know. No, honestly, I'd probably be nice to get more money in our treasury. Let's maybe do that. Yeah, let's get these guys ready to go. Okay, before those guys progress any farther, let's take that, send that to our treasury, because I think we'll be able to make lots of money. Let's set the battlefield and see where this thing is. Okay, so it actually is way over here, so I'm glad I did that before I committed to get these guys any closer. Let's put them right there. And it looks like they're coming from there, so that's nice. I can actually get into here and set up a little bit of a defense. So let's put our guys in here as well. There we have it, and look at this. Oh man, just walking right through their town as if nothing even happened. Okay, so that's perfect. And actually, with taking this region, I might be able to build a bridge. Oh, I don't know. I still can't come right through here, so that's a little bit unfortunate. I can maybe have one come across here, but I don't know how useful that would really be. You never know. Having bridges kind of everywhere might be nice. Their army's coming from here. So that is actually good. So they're going to be kind of trailing us. Let's continue on through here. And let's get set up. Right there. Let's get all of our guys into place. Yeah, we had even more families move in. So I'm going to get another one on our farmhouse. Just to make sure we get all of that done. I think all the help we can get over here is perfect. Let's check back over here. Now this is what's interesting. We got 7 days left with these guys. I might have to pay for them again, which would not be good if we can't afford that. I think I can. I think I got about 200 treasury into these guys, 90 and 110. Yeah, I think that should be what that is. So let's maybe even go a little bit closer here and get this battle underway even sooner if we can. Let's start the fight. And actually it would be perfect. So we could maybe even rush in and overwhelm these guys. Let's maybe get these guys off to the sides. I wouldn't mind getting our archers off to the sides as well. And let's just commit those guys head on. Let's overwhelm these guys because they did split up their army. So we might as well take that to advantage. Let's charge them in. Maybe get them off to the sides. Let's maybe set them up right there. And then look at this. We can literally just start firing into their backs. We're absolutely destroying these guys. So that's perfect. Let's rush these guys in as well. And then we can start getting some side shots in on them. There we go. That's perfect. Exactly what we were waiting for. A nice big volley there. That should be quite devastating to them. Let's kind of see. Okay, we ended up taking them out. So let's take out them. And let's wrap up this battle before we're even able to pay for them. So let's just continue on. We don't need those guys anymore. Let's take these guys out as fast as we can. I would love to not have to pay for these guys again for nothing. Let's see where these guys are. There we go. Here they come. And there they are. So the clash has begun. Let's see if we can take these guys out. We have about 1 day to do it. And they got their archers. They're actually not in the circle. So if we beat these guys, we might just win. So let's see if we can overwhelm these guys enough. Okay, we broke them. That should be a victory, maybe? Unless we gotta fight these guys. Let's get in there as fast as we can. We might as well just take these guys out if we can. Okay, we broke them. Oh, wait. Do I take the risk? Oh my gosh, I had to pay for them again. No! And we don't even have any influence. Oh, that sucks. Okay, well, okay, we still have these guys coming in, so I guess it's not completely wasted. I'll start shooting them and let's just overwhelm these guys a little bit. Let's speed this up. Let's take these archers out as fast as we can. There's our victory. Oh, that sucks. I had to pay for them. Is there anything else we can do? No, I don't think there is. Like, we're out of influence. So we can't even take another region. Okay. Let's disband them. They have done well for us. And let's make sure these guys are ready to go. We got 52 timber. So we might as well get another worker on our saw pit. What else could we do? Forester's hut. Our saw pit's going well. Where's all of our workers? They're all on these fields. I wouldn't mind freeing up just one worker and then building some houses. So we have all of this space. So let's take this. What do I want to do? I could probably just come up and go. I don't really know what I want to do with this. I could probably have another little community over here, kind of in the trees. I feel like that'd be kind of cool. Let's maybe kind of just come through here. And then I could have some like cool houses along the big cliffside maybe. And then I could have some houses kind of like that as well. I actually don't mind this. This is pretty cool. Let's get some houses in the trees here. And I don't think that's going to get rid of any trees. We can get 2 houses there. We can get maybe 1 house kind of like this. I can get 1 house along here. Kind of just like that. And then maybe 1 right here. Or maybe a couple right there. So we can have some nice forested houses. This is actually kind of cool. And then I might kind of take this all the way up here to the edge. And then come back. And then I might even just split this up into 2. So we get 1 here. Let's maybe face it in like that. This can be its own little community. Kind of just like that. So that's perfect. Okay, I like that. And that'll give us quite a bit more houses. And that's a nice little community outside there. A little bit of a remote community, so that's nice. I want to get our quarry up and running, so hopefully we can get these fields done. And hopefully make some money here. What can I do? What's nice is we have 3 regions now, so that's actually a really good start. And if we wanted to, we could build in one of these. This one has rich iron, which is great. That will be needed. And this one, not a whole lot, to be honest. There's literally no point in this. Like the worst region you could ever build in. Rich salt, which hardly does anything. You can maybe just sell it. And rich wild animals, which actually then paired together could make some good food. But really all salt does is allow you to make different food. And have longer lasting food in your pantries. But other than that, not super useful. And what I'd also like to do here is kind of just bridge the gap, maybe. What do I want to do? Yeah, I guess let's maybe just do that. Let's kind of come up. Or we can do something cool. Let's come out like this. And then maybe kind of just... maybe even just leave it there. And then I could kind of just have a house go kind of along here. And then maybe just continue this on. Kind of like that. Connect to there. That kind of gives us 2 little plots. And I might even just cut that in half. This one's nice to have like some bigger plots. It kind of just helps mix things up. So we might as well get some of those. How do I want this to go? Probably like that. That's probably the best bang for our buck. And then I will get some houses in here as well. I think that's probably the best as well. Then in here I could get some facing the main road like that. And this is starting to look like a town. I don't want this to go I guess I probably could, maybe. I don't want the entire town to just be like a bunch of squiggly lines everywhere. I wouldn't mind just kind of leaving this out to kind of just hang there as like the end of a block. I don't know. Might be kind of cool. But we definitely have lots of houses. Like we're literally building 18 more houses right now. So that is plenty. I don't want to get ahead of ourselves. But I do need to get somebody working on our quarry. So I guess the sooner these guys finish up, the better. And then I wouldn't mind having a little bit more space for fields. Like I could probably get a field in here. This is really good barley. So honestly, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a path right up here. And let's go right next to here. And then I can maybe kind of just do that. And then I could kind of just leave this open-ended maybe. Maybe get some more fields. Or we could just kind of connect it back to there. I lied. I'm just going to connect it to there. So then we can get a big field in here. And I think that should actually look pretty nice. So really good fertility here actually. So I want to make sure I use that. So might as well get that going. Let's do barley. Actually, no, we need some wheat right off of the bat. We don't want to just do all barley. Like most of this is barley. So I want to make sure we actually get some food out of this. But barley is nice and hard to come by, so definitely nice to get whenever you can. We have another worker finally, so let's get somebody on our quarry. And I'd love to start turning some of this firewood into charcoal. In fact, I might start doing that right now. Let's take that worker, put them on there, and they can kind of just go back and forth. How are we doing with our berries? Should have quite a bit of berries here. Yeah, we got a 49. We're getting some carp, which is nice. And that is no longer growing, so we might as well free up that family. And let's get some... Actually, you know what? Let's maybe get somebody on our forester's hut for now. So then we can start replanting some of these trees. That wouldn't be a bad idea. Because we've probably kind of ran out here. So let's go a little bit further back. And I don't think I want to go any closer to our town than what we have already. So let's kind of just do that. As well as this, I'll kind of just do the same thing. Nice and big area, so that's perfect. So they'll kind of thin out this area as well. So that's going to be nice. But like I said, I want to keep a nice forested area kind of over here. So we'll kind of start replanting some trees there. That'll be good. And we just had another worker become available. So let's get them on there. And you know what? We should probably start focusing on getting tools. We do have some iron over here. So I wouldn't mind getting that going. Let's build that up. And then I could take that. Kind of just... Honestly, kind of just... let's come out to here. And then I could maybe... Yeah, let's just come out to our main road. It doesn't really matter, I guess. I could probably just do that. And then have a path kind of going there in case they want to go somewhere else, but that's good. And then we also have this nice and close. I could maybe sell that. But once we start selling all of the stone, that's where the real money's going to start coming in. We have our stone mason station over here. So, yeah, we have some rough stone already, so it'd be nice to get somebody on there. We got somebody on our saw pit currently not doing anything. We need to start making some money here. Okay, harvest season has started, so they're gonna start harvesting. And actually, I don't want them to do that. Don't harvest, please. Let's get them on here. It looks like they're done all of the other fields, so that is great. And that is ready to go. So if they start harvesting this, that's just gonna get rid of all of our... Yeah, we don't want that. What we do need, though, is a windmill, which we will need some more planks for. So let's get another worker on there. And we have 4 on here now, which is perfect. Let's get somebody on our stonemason station. Yeah, all of our stone is getting gathered over here, so this is kind of a perfect little spot for that. So then they can just kind of bounce off back and forth. And then we still need some more planks. What are these guys doing? Are they sick? Are they waiting? What are they doing? Waiting for a... Probably waiting for an ox, I would assume. They're probably waiting for that. Actually, did we get... Okay, we did get that done, so that's perfect. So we kind of stopped that in a good time. Let's continue on building some houses. Then it'd be nice to get a couple more oxen. Yeah, we already have some dressed stone coming in, so let's buy that if we can. So it's a major trade. Oh man,
Come along, lad.
that's not good. So I might just sell some planks in the meantime, or actually maybe some rubble stone because we don't really need that. Let's just set that to like 0 for now. Yeah, we can start exporting that, and then if we get somebody working on that, that'd be nice. So who could we get on there? I think we probably have enough firewood. So let's do that, and then I could get somebody in our trade post, start making some money, and then we can start selling the real stuff. So let's even get a couple more hitching posts primed and ready to go. So let's maybe get one more there. I can also kind of load up this area. So let's just get one, maybe. Oh, I don't want it too close to here. Let's put some over here, actually. I'll put one there, and then maybe a few more in here. So that's probably good. Okay, that's looking absolutely amazing. I could get some more fields. Wait, what the heck? Oh my gosh, what happened? So the harvest season just ended and all of my stuff just disappeared. That's great. So let's just get some more people on here. All of the people we can. Because we need to reseed this so it can grow in the winter. Oh, I can't believe that happened. So we basically just got nothing harvested and it all just disappeared. That's awesome. Well, we at least have some stone, so they should be able to be busy. And we just need some planks now. If they can get something done. There we go. If we can at least seed all of that stuff in time, that would be nice. And honestly, let's just get as many people on there as we can.
Does that roof look straight to you? Or does it have a certain jaunty angle to it?
Let's do that. So that'll free up a couple more workers. Let's get all the people on here so we can get that done before winter. I am in kind of a vulnerable position right now because I don't have any more money in my treasury. And I hardly have an army. So if I get attacked, that might be kind of it for me. So I need to be a little bit careful here. I might need to start building up an army. So if we can upgrade some of these houses, that would be nice. We need some planks right away here. So let's get somebody on there getting some planks. We have 42 timber. We should be able to. And then we're going to run out of tools right away as well. Okay, it looks like they pretty much got everything done here now. So that's good. We're getting lots of stuff. Lots of wheat. Actually, of course, it all switched over to not being barley. So that's awesome. We at least have this as barley, so that's good. So that's not all horrible. We're finally getting some planks again. So I think I'd love to have a couple of these houses. Maybe get you upgraded for a blacksmith. And then another one here would be nice. We need some more planks, of course. They're kind of just finishing that off. It looks like they have that done now. Okay, perfect. So they actually got that done. So let's free up all of these people. Let's get 4 back on here. And then we can kind of load up all of these again. Our logging camp, our firewood, charcoal, kind of just everything. A fisherman's hut. Yeah, that never progressed. And it looks like this is actually out as well. So let's free them up. We're getting some more money here now. And we have somebody on here. So hopefully we can make some money. And sell all of that stone. Yeah, we definitely need some more tools here. Let's actually get some people mining. Don't need anybody on there anymore. Let's get some people mining. We got 3 families available here. Okay, we got 16 planks. So let's build ourselves a windmill. So we got 99% efficiency there. If I could have that a little bit closer to town, that would be kind of nice. Oh, okay. Should it be close to here or close to here? Honestly, I could probably just kind of have it like right here. Kind of just in the middle-ish. I think that might be a good idea. Okay, we need to upgrade our granary now. And actually, we could probably have some more people on that stuff. So let's get one more on there. That would help with that. Then I need one more in my granary. Okay, there we have 81. So now I think we can start selling our our big stone. So let's start selling that. Export, we can set that. Let's actually keep 50 at all times. So anything over that, well, actually we need to build up some money right now. So let's just sell all of it. Let's export that. That's going to be good for us. And then I probably need to order a horse. I think that would probably help quite a massive sum. Let's upgrade that house. And that's probably a good start. So we're going to have our blacksmith joiner's workshop. That'll at least be able to build up an army for us. And then hopefully we can start making some money. I don't know if we're going to be competing with anybody for dressed stone. We got these guys. They don't have rich stone. And these guys do not either. So we are not going to be competing for any stone. So that's kind of nice. Okay, so that should work out quite nicely for us. Okay, this is finally done. Let's get 2 workers on there. And get our mining pit going. This is in full force. Absolutely amazing. Take a look at these guys working away. Oh yeah. Swinging the old pickaxe. Getting some stone. That'll be awesome. It's going to pay off soon, lads. We're going to build a little bit of maybe a castle wall or something like that. We'll have to see. We do need some sort of defense, so I think it would be kind of nice to build something like that. Like if we could at least cut off this as an entry point, and maybe like this too. It looks like people can kind of come up both sides, so it would be nice to kind of do that. And we also have some charcoal that we could sell, so we might as well get that going. Let's export some charcoal. I'll keep about 30 of it just to keep our own people supplied, but that should be good as well. And our horse is on its way, so that is lovely. That should be a good little start getting some money, I think. We are probably a little bit low on food, aren't we? So this is currently growing. That's going to give us quite a bit. Where else could I get some more workers? I got these kind of available. This is a good one. So let's get, that'll cost some money actually. Here's what, let's actually have another worker on here. Yeah, we just had a big payment come in, so that's perfect. Now we can start doing that. We're going to have some iron ore coming in. I wouldn't mind having a bloomery as well. Honestly, that could go... Oh, I don't want to uproot that tree. Where could I put this? Honestly, like right there would probably be good, but yeah, I don't know. I guess let's just put it like there. That's probably pretty good. Let's get that built up. January, almost February, so that's going to be good. Springtime is in the air. And actually, we still have this guy. So Forester's Hut. Let's just free them up right away to build some things. And we are now a medium village, so it kind of sucks. This still isn't part of the game, but it is coming soon. So can't get any more upgrades, unfortunately. But that is on the way. Honestly, you guys, this game is going to be so sick. I can't wait to see it in its final form. I do need another worker on our granary. It looks like I can upgrade these. And I had another one. Another hitching post there, so let's do that. Got about 18 planks, so that's good. Let's free up another ox. And actually, let's maybe order another ox. Having a third one is probably pretty good for business. And wouldn't you know it, we're out of tools, so we definitely... So we have this. Let's get them making tools. Because, yeah, we definitely need to get some tools coming in. But we don't have any iron slabs yet. We got iron ore. Let's get... Where the heck did I put that? So it's over here. So we have our bloomer ready to go. Let's start making some iron slabs and then we can make tools. And this is also ready to go. So let's make some shields. Kind of get them ready. Yeah, we definitely have enough rough stone. So let's free up a worker or two. And then we can turn it all into extra dressed stone. Wouldn't mind another worker on there, but I think they're doing pretty fine. But February, that's going to start growing. We need to get them ready to get some fish for us. We also have a lot of stuff to build up here. So yeah, honestly, if we can get more oxen, that would be the most ideal thing ever. Actually, here comes our other ox. So that's good. All of our current ones are busy. So what do we got here? Raiders near. Oh. Okay, let's track their movement. They're coming in about a year's time. We just had another family move in, which is perfect. Honestly, having another worker on there might be kind of nice. We already have quite a bit of iron slabs. Actually, maybe just one family on there might be good. If we can get some tools, that would be sweet. Let's start making some large shields. And getting some... Let's get 2 families on here, actually, replanting trees. Let's make sure we can do this nice big area. And that should be pretty good. We're getting a lot of charcoal, which is nice. And in fact, we could probably take a family off of there and add them to that. Just to get some more firewood coming in. We're going to start fishing. We also need to get our berries harvested. So might as well wait till that gets a little bit higher. And then we can kind of just harvest them all at once. I really need another worker on our granary though. Or I guess maybe not, because we hardly have any food coming in, so maybe not. And we also need to get a bread maker, so more planks are definitely needed. Are we making tools? See, here's the problem. We need tools to make iron slabs. Now they should be making some. I don't really know what they're doing. Yeah, crafting, transporting, so they are working on it. So they should be making some tools for us. Honestly, in the meantime, I'm just gonna get a smithy, maybe. And we're struggling to get some stuff. Let's get these built up, because for some reason, I think we're waiting on oxes to build some stuff. So let's get that stuff built. Okay, there we go. We got those coming up. So now we can order a couple more oxen. And we even had another family ready to go. So I think I'm going to get them. I don't really need them on my granary anymore. It'd be nice to know if I was at least making a little bit of tools. Okay, I saw 1 and then 0. So they are making tools. We do not need to get a smithy. So that is good. We need to make sure we don't miss harvest season though. That's going to be pretty important. We got lots of iron slabs, or iron ore. We need to make some more iron slabs. So I think we were just replenishing all of our buildings of having tools. So that's good. We can start making those. And I might actually even limit it to maybe 15. Or maybe about 10. I don't want to use all of our iron slabs because we are limited. So if we can kind of limit that, that'd be good. Let's get 61. Let's turn that into some charcoal. And we actually have 2 workers on here, which is good. I'd love to get another horse. When can we order one? In about 11 days? Okay, that's good. Got about 3 tools here. Man, we are taking absolutely forever to make iron slabs. How could I make that go faster? Let's maybe figure out if there's another spot that's a little bit closer. Like, if I could put it there, that would be kind of perfect. Or, I don't know. It's not really a better spot to put it, to be honest. Got another hitching post there. Might as well upgrade that. New mercenaries available. So we at least need to build up an army to be able to defend them. Or against them. Yikes. Got a little bit of dressed stone. Let's maybe get another worker on our stonemason station. They're kind of selling it faster than we can get it in. Let's also... We really need to get a manor. So I think we're probably selling all of our rubble stones. So let's maybe stop that. Or we can just put a limit on it. Let's just set it to like 25. Just so we have enough. And dress stone, that is good. And then yeah, I really need to get somebody on there again. Because we need to get some berries. So let's maybe take them off of there. And then we can get them on here and ready to collect some berries. And you know what, I might as well get some herbs. Just to help our people out. Okay, here's what I might do. Later in the game, we'll definitely need a lot more influence. So I think I might start building my manor house if I can. Then we can kind of get that set up. So where the heck could we build that? I mean, obviously, like I said, I was going to build my castle walls over here. Maybe leave this kind of open. I could build a castle wall kind of coming across, but that would just be endless basically. But I think if I could at least protect this side, that would be nice. So I'm going to have my castle kind of just... I mean, up here might be kind of nice. Like, I could actually build a castle here, like an enclosed one, and have a road coming through here, and then I think that would actually kind of work. So let's just build this kind of into the trees, like that. Or do I want to maybe have it like in here more? What do I want to do? Let's maybe just do it like right there. And then I'll get my garrison tower. That could probably just go like... I mean, I have a little entrance here as well that I'll probably want to fill up. So let's just put our garrison tower maybe right there. And then our wall can just go right along the edge of that. And then I'll kind of build that up once they finish that. So I think that'll be good. As far as our roads, I want to continue this one. I could probably even have one go this way. And just kind of come back. But then I'll also kind of just go off this way and have one. This could probably just go straight through here and then right down the middle. Kind of just like that. I think that'll be good. And then this one I'll literally just connect. Kind of just like that. Which looks pretty nice. So that's going to be good. I'm going to have a castle wall kind of coming across here. Let's go ahead and commit that. I guess we'll need a road going to there. Let's just kind of take a road. And I imagine it would probably look the best kind of just coming through here. Just kind of straight like that. And then kind of just like that as well. So that's probably good. Let's commit that. And then we'll be able to get that built up, and then we can start building our castle. I think that would be kind of cool. As far as our quarry, we are doing pretty good with that, it looks like. How are we with mining? Yeah, we still have 44, and we've actually collected a lot of iron ore, so that's good. I think we're probably just going to want to get somebody on our... Oh my gosh, I play this game so much, I don't know. Okay, there's our bloomery. So they should be able to get us some stuff. And honestly, having my bloomery kind of over here might be kind of nice. I don't know. What do I want to do with that? Yeah, I guess we can kind of just leave that. But as far as right now, we are completely out of food. So there is going to be no getting influence until I get some food collected. So we get somebody fishing at least. And somebody is down there collecting berries. So that's perfect. And that's actually full as well. So that is excellent. Raiders near in 275 days, so we got to make sure we build an army. We have some shields. I think right now we're kind of just making tools, so let's maybe switch our focus to spears again now that we have about 6 tools to work with. But yeah, running out of food is definitely not good. We have all of this. We definitely got to make sure we look at when harvest season is. We cannot miss it, because if we miss it we might die. Honestly, we have like no food, so we gotta make sure we get that. Looks like we have all these houses built up. Those are kind of cool. And honestly, I kind of want to upgrade some more houses. I need some more food for sure. And then we also have somebody on here. Are they... We got 29 timber. They're kind of still making planks, but I think we're just making a lot of spears and all that stuff, so that's good. Yeah, there we go. We're building up a little bit more of an army. I'd love to even get another worker on there, but we also have our clay in here. So we could probably get a mining pit if we wanted. Actually, no, we can't, because we're completely out of planks. So I will just wait a little bit more till we get some more resources here. I could maybe build our farm into here a little bit more, but I think I like the idea of keeping that kind of open for our castle. I'm just going to leave this open, I think. We definitely have enough farming field, and if we wanted to, we could push it to here, so that's probably good enough. But yeah, like I said, we definitely need to get some more money in our treasury, otherwise bad things will happen. But we'll at least have some in a regional wealth, so that is a good start. As soon as we can get this thing built up, the better, so we can start taxing. Let's do a highest priority on that, and we have another worker here. I think I'll probably put them on our bloomery, actually, just so we can get that going a little bit quicker. Firewood's doing good. Food is a little bit sad. but that is being fixed. Yeah, the more stone we can make, the better. And actually, we should probably go to our trading post. Where is that again? Oh gosh, yeah, he's messed this up. So our trading post is right here. It's been like 4 days since I've played this. We will want to let up on the amount of stone that we're trading. So we're actually selling all of it right now, which is fine. We still have quite a bit of regional wealth. And honestly, another sell or sale might be kind of nice to build up our treasury. So I'm just going to wait a little bit longer, I think. I would still like to get a little bit more stone, and we have lots of rough stone, so they can make all of that into dressed stone for us. Yeah, we should be able to make it pretty fast. And in fact, I might even get another stonemason station kind of just over here to build all the immediate stuff that comes out, and then all the stuff that makes its way back to the storehouse we can kind of put on there. But I think that should be fine for now. We just had another little payment, so that's kind of nice. Okay, it's August. I might even put a farmer on here just so they can stand up. We actually just had somebody move in. I'm going to get somebody on here just so I can at least see a visual thing that harvest season is going on. Otherwise, sometimes I miss the little cue that it tells me. Like, honestly, it could have happened, but I think it's in September. So that is definitely coming up. We'll just kind of have somebody waiting there, and then I'm just going to get absolutely everybody on our fields ready to do that. Looks like that is out, so we can free up another worker. Let's just kind of start getting some people on our fields. And actually, we have quite a bit of iron ore, so I might get these guys on our field as well, kind of just ready to go. And then these guys as well, I'll probably do that. That should be a nice little farming army. That should definitely work out for us. We have lots of like, yeah, forest plant or tree planters. They can definitely, it looks like they've planted quite a bit of trees, so that's nice. Yeah, there's not really any need to expand right now. I could probably even get a field over here. That might be kind of cool. Should we do that? They actually need something to do right now. I'm going to quickly, and they might even harvest it immediately. I'm just going to get another field over here. And then we can kind of do, we probably need more barley this time around, right? No, I guess this will be kind of for next season. So let's do rye, wheat, and then maybe flax. Might be kind of nice. So they can start getting that ready to go. And let's make sure we have enough oxen. So we got one. How many oxen do we have? We have about 4. I might even, let's just put 1 on there. And then I need to start ordering some more now that we have some money. So we got our stables, order another ox. We have a stable over there, so we can definitely get more. And we are almost in September here, so harvest season is coming. I'm going to get some people. Let's free you up. And let's get this completely maxed out. So we need about 3 more. I think if we take 1 from there, and then maybe, yeah, we already took them, which is good. I definitely want to leave a family available for building this. That's going to be important. Actually critical to our survival, because we definitely need, let's maybe take 1 from there. We really need to make some weapons here, but it's coming up slowly. It's definitely working. And we are getting some planks, which is nice, so can't really complain too much. As far as wood cutting, we got nobody on there. Actually, we have quite a bit of firewood. Let's just take both of these off of there. Put 1 on our charcoal, and then the other one, I'm going to put this, and then that should load up our farming perfectly, so that's excellent. And we should be turning into September here, so harvest season. Hope they can even get this done. Yeah, they kind of just finished this at the end, but here we go. Harvest season time. And in fact, I might even build another farmhouse over here. Where can I put this? Probably just like maybe right there. And then I could have a road coming through here, and then maybe this could be like pasture with a bunch of sheep. I feel like that would be kind of cool. I feel like that would definitely be cool. So let's just take this straight out through here. And I could probably just connect it to there, and then I might even just get this built up. So let's get a little sheep farm. And this could probably just go like right there. And then I'm just going to get a bunch of pasture space. Like I'm just going to have a nice big pasture. Let's kind of go a little bit wider here. Actually, I kind of like the idea of it kind of just doing something cool. Like that. And then I can have a nice big pasture space. Let's do that. Lock that in. There we go. Now we just need some animals. So this actually holds 51. So that's definitely more than enough. Harvest season was very successful. Let's take a look at this. We got 122 wheat, 139 rye, and actually quite a bit of barley, so that's amazing. Now, I don't know if we have a malt house. Did we ever get a malt house? I think I will need to build one, so let's just get it. Oh, not enough goods. Oh, I need planks. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, let's pause this for a second. As well as that. And hopefully they can actually make some planks for us here. They should be going faster than that, but that's fine. For right now, so we're building that. We can have our pasture space. Let's get... Yeah, I definitely need my malt house, but I also need to get... Where is that? Our livestock trading post. So this could probably go maybe right as you come into town, maybe? Yeah, why not? Let's throw that in there. And we still have our castle being built here. I think I might still keep priority on that. I definitely don't need to get our sheep going yet. But yeah, they're kind of working on all this. Now we need to figure this out. So yeah, I might need to switch this. Do I need to switch these around? So maybe wheat and then flax? I don't know. It should kind of figure itself out, shouldn't it? I think I just harvested wheat from all this. Like barley, this was barley. Let's do rye. I don't know. And barley that year. Especially just on the big field. It might just kind of sort itself out, but just in case, I would like to make sure they're good. And then rye there. That should be fine. Okay, that is good. Let's maybe get some more iron ore coming in. Then we can kind of get this fixed up and ready to go. So yeah, we definitely need more planks right away. Oh, it drives me nuts when this thing glitches out. Like, what are you even doing? Do I just need more oxen? Is that the problem? Let's just get some more, I guess. We have 153 days until we get some more of those. And there we go. That just switched over. So now all that work was completely for nothing. But honestly, that should be fine. Like, if we could probably do better. Let's do barley on that field. And then maybe rye and wheat. This one could probably do better. Let's do some barley and rye. And then this one, rye, I think. And then barley the next year. Barley. Like, this is what drives me nuts about crop rotation. It should just kind of rotate through all of them equally, but it just kind of does weird things. Unless I just completely screw it up, but who knows what's going on, really. So that's fine. We got some rye. A little bit of flax might be nice. So let's maybe see if we can get some fields doing flax. But the wheat is also nice, so that should be good. They're kind of working on that. Should be able to seed all of that pretty quickly. And we're still kind of working on this. That's probably why our oxen are so busy. I might have to even dedicate one to here, to be honest. Just to get some planks ready to go, because they are busy building this way over here. Yeah, we're slowly making some more charcoal, which is amazing. This should actually be a nice little tax season. We'll probably get quite a bit of money for that, so that's awesome. We have one more worker to kind of throw in the mix here. How are we doing with our berries? I think that's probably gone, so let's get one more worker back. Yeah, we really need to get some stuff going here, so let's go probably upgrade our well. That's going to be pretty important. And then we need some communal ovens. Oh my gosh, what's happening with these planks? Yeah, I might have to just build a new saw pit. This is kind of driving me crazy. So let's just build a new saw pit, maybe just right there. And then I'm just gonna demolish this one. Or I guess I could have just moved it, shoot. That's fine though. They can take all that, build it over there. Actually, no, I still want it to go here, I think. That's actually a pretty nice little location still. Oh, see, this is exactly what I didn't want to happen. They are trying to take us. Oh, this is a nightmare. This is an absolute nightmare. Okay, all hands on deck. We need to get this thing built up immediately. All hands on deck. This thing needs to be built right now. Oh, this is not good. Yeah, hopefully we can get these guys over here to start building that, because we really need to start taxing our people. I kind of messed this up. I really should have prioritized that earlier. Oh, I knew this would happen. Come on, gotta get that stuff taken over there. Yeah, this is an absolute nightmare. We got 16 guys and no money to buy mercenaries. This might be the end of it. If we get our family hungry, oh my gosh. This is like probably as bad as it can get. Let's just take as long as we need. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, we're gonna be attacked. Oh wait, this might be nice actually, because our battlefield is way the heck over there. And that gives us 90 more days to build up some money. So that's about 3 months. Honestly, that's not bad. And where are they coming from? They're coming from here, so they're not even coming through here. Well, never mind. They honestly might end up just torching our entire town right now. Oh, this is not good. November, come on. Gotta get that built up. We got lots of people working on it at least. Yeah, honestly, they could... Oh, they could literally just decide to come torch our entire town to the ground right now. They definitely could. Well, this could be interesting. We definitely need to get some money going. It's November. This thing is almost done. They at least have the manor house done. So hopefully they can get some stuff delivered there. But this is probably best case scenario. Since the battlefield is over here, that it buys us a little bit more time here. And we're not quite done this as well. I'm just going to get a couple of... Since we do have a little bit more time, I'm just going to maybe get some more workers. 7 families available is still pretty good. Even 5. So they can kind of get that built up. And then I definitely need... No, it's December. Completely missed our chance there. Let's leave about 1 family there. Let's get 3 on there. And then hopefully have some planks. What's going on with the planks? I guess, yeah, we need to get this again. I might even put that to highest priority because that we need that to build some things. We're completely out of food here. Like, this is probably the worst timing I can even think about. This is kind of crazy. So people are hungry. I think this is done now. Let's do, like, honestly, they're not gonna like it, but like a 30% tax. This is still yellow. Let's do a 30% tax so we can just get a bunch of money in our treasury, because honestly right now, not good. People are dying left, right, and center. Like, what? How are you guys already starving? It's been like a week. I guess maybe. That kind of makes sense, I guess. So yeah, we need to thresh all of that. We are getting that going. We got our grain going. And hopefully we can get this thing built. But yeah, we need at least 1 month of a good tax. Okay, we got that done. Let's get somebody on there. We definitely need to get some planks going here. Let's see, are they working? Oh, they're waiting. They're starving. Oh my gosh. Can I get another family on there? Yeah, I might not even just build up another one. We just need to, honestly, just... I don't have time to look for a family that's not starving right now. I might have to even just order a little bit of food, but that is literally going to kill me because I have all of this here. But they will not make planks right now. This is driving me crazy. Let's get 1 family on there. They're currently starving. We need to get this stuff built up right now. Yeah, this is not ideal. I just don't want to have to order food. It's so expensive. And we have so much coming in with all of this. We have quite a bit of wheat flour. We literally just need one communal oven. That's probably... Okay, we have enough now. Let's get one communal oven right there. That is our new highest priority. We really need to get that going. Yeah, we're getting quite a bit of wheat, so that is definitely going to help. But as far as everything else, we got one back on there. We should probably start getting some more firewood again. And where else could we get some workers? So I think storehouse could probably use another one. Let's get another worker on our storehouse. Oh man, we're losing some people. So let's get one on there again, and then we could start getting some more in our quarry. And then we need to save a couple for building. We kind of got our sheep farm, we're building that up. We need to get our communal oven going here because we're losing some people in probably the most direst of need. Raiders near in 60 days. We have 376. I think if we could, let's do this. So let's go. I could probably get away with these guys rather than buying them. I can get them if I need to, but let's get them over here ready to fight. So where are they coming from? We got, I think, looks like all of them from here, which actually isn't as good as you think. So we got 42 days to get them over there. So let's get them over there as quickly as we can without running if possible. Okay, our saw pit is done. Okay, we are actually making planks now, so I think they should be fine since they're still starving, but they are making some planks, so that's good. Honestly, I might just keep those there. No, let's maybe just demolish those. I can probably use the wood back, so that's good. We need to get this thing done. And if we have a little bit extra money, I'd like to get another one. I could probably have another one. Maybe right there. That's actually a perfect little spot. Because we're going to have tons of bread to be made. And then if we can, I'd also like to get a malt house. Then I could probably start selling all of that. Honestly, let's just put it there. Kind of free up a little bit more space, so that's good. And yeah, we're still threshing all that, so we got lots and lots of bread to be made, so that's going to help out quite a bit. We got 95 iron slabs, so I guess we could probably chill out on that for a little bit. And let's enable some more weapons to be made. Let's start making some weapons again. We got quite a few planks, so that's good. These guys getting a little bit closer? Yeah, they're slowly getting there. This is why I need a bridge like right here. Just so they don't have to go so far. Yeah, we need to own this region first. Or we could build a bridge and just not tell them. Maybe free up one there. Okay, are we done this? Let's get 3 workers on our communal oven. We need to get that going right away. And now we're building that. We're losing a lot of people right now. Yeah, approval rating's 15%. Oh my gosh, see, they're bringing more guys. So we actually need to rush these guys in, kill them, and win the battle before they get here. So that is definitely going to be pretty important. Let's actually run for a little bit, because I think we outnumber them, so we should be fine. Our taxes, let's do a 10% tax now, because I don't want to lose too much out of that, because it's at 15%. But we also have our tavern, so I wouldn't mind upgrading that, because we will need to get that going. And we'll also need a brewery, which we will not be able to get yet, because we need some food and some other things to be sorted. Oh man, this is crazy. Okay, we've probably ran enough. Let's start walking again. We kind of got a little bit of a head start on those guys. Yeah, let's rush right in here and let's start this battle right away. So let's get all of our militiamen there. Archers can go back there. And actually, they just lead a unit. So I don't know why they did that. So let's get these guys right in here. Let's just start this battle. I guess we could wait for our guys to form up. We probably should do that. Okay, battle has begun. Let's get these guys in here. Let's maybe double up on those guys. And then we can maybe attack them. So hopefully they don't have some guys hiding. I'm going to get these guys off to the side. Archers could form up right there. And here we go. So this could be quite interesting if those other guys make it here in time. We definitely need to win this battle though. Like, this is basically the entire game. So if we don't win this battle, we lose. So let's get these guys right in here. Let's just charge them right in. These guys are going to be held busy. Let's maybe just shoot their archers on the side there. But yeah, we are losing guys. What is happening? Yeah, honestly, I just can't really risk it. So let's maybe hire these guys too. Let's get them over here. And actually, this could be bad because... Okay, they're coming from there. That's actually good. Let's, where are those crossbowmen? Oh my gosh, we're getting absolutely slaughtered. What? Okay, I'm just gonna... Like, what? What happened? There's no way we should have lost that. That's insane. Okay, missile alert, and then we'll just kind of... I'm absolutely floored. Oh my gosh, we might lose this. We honestly might lose this. We just got absolutely slaughtered here. Like, honestly. Dude, they must have crossbowmen in the trees or something. Because we were just getting absolutely destroyed. So let's keep firing on them. Oh, not them. Let's get these guys here. I'm just going to keep those guys there on missile alert. Let's shoot their crossbowmen. Where are they? So they're right there. Let's focus fire on them. Because they are definitely a problem. We got these guys on missile alert. And if we could take out their crossbowmen, honestly, might be kind of nice. And it's absolutely amazing that they're not attacking me right now. But we also have these guys coming in. So I'm not sure how this is going to work. I'm not going to lie to you. It's just not looking good. So let's get... I can't believe those guys just died that fast. That's crazy. And of course we have to pay for these guys. Honestly, guys, I think that's it. I think we lose. Oh, this is absolutely crazy. This has never happened to me before. Let's just, I guess we have to just do everything we can. Let's at least come in here. And let's focus fire on maybe these guys, see if we can soften them up a little bit. Yeah, let's charge in. That's really all we can do. Like, this is crazy. And these guys are about to just disappear because we won't have enough money to pay for them again. Crazy. So let's just focus fire on them and soak this in. Oh man, this is absolutely wild. This has never happened to me before. I'm legit about to lose. I mean, I don't want to call myself good at this game, but it's like, I mean, if you do everything right, you shouldn't really lose. But my goodness, we got absolutely destroyed. Okay. Well, let's just kind of do our best. We still have these guys coming in. So all hope is not completely lost. Let's see if we can get these guys in as quickly as we can. The only problem is we're going to have to fight these guys too. So that is definitely an issue. And we had to pay for those guys. Let's just kind of... I need to at least survive until our other swordsmen get here. Oh, of course they're exhausted. Oh, it's just... I don't know why I'm even trying. Like, we got 5 other units coming in, and we only have 3 units of swordsmen. Yeah, this is just not... This is just not working. So let's zoom in, enjoy it while we still can. Oh man, that is a defeat. I think it's a defeat. We still have these guys here. 15 guys. And our entire playthrough relies on you men. No pressure. I don't even think we would have survived the raiders. Oh, that's crazy. And there they go. Disbanded. Absolutely crazy. Peace declared. We now have lost our region. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, that has never ever happened. Like, I can't click on anything. And this is actually interesting. I've always been really curious, but this no longer belongs to us. Absolutely crazy. We don't even have enough money to start in a new region. We have these two down here, but there's literally nothing we can even do. Wow. Absolutely crazy. Kill the like button for another video. That was absolutely wild. Definitely more Manor Lords coming your way. And yeah, I'm floored. Peace.